Yours.
BA Techno.
Boy, he is a big thinker, no doubt about that. Good reporting, Morale. And now the opening lineup for New York. They've got DeAndre Ayton. Ball is out there with Ben Simmons. Then there's Aaron Gordon, and it's Green in at the small forward. And for the Pelicans, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is out there with Colin Sexton. Then there's Paul George, and it's Bassey in at center. And so off the tip, it is New York. And a huge part of any NBA team's success is health, especially as we move to the middle part of the schedule.
Well, we know injuries are a part of the game, and they shape every NBA season. Unfortunately, they can end a team's season at any moment.
The three from Sexton. The rebound by Simmons. Ball against Gilgeous-Alexander. Now here's Ball. Guarded closely. Ayton passes to Ball. Gets another look. Ayton, no good. Sexton against Simmons. Here's Bassey. And that one is hammered home.
Well, a nice job by Colin Sexton to find the open man. You want to see court awareness from the young gun.
Simmons, the pass to Ball. Ooh, some solid defense from Gilgeous-Alexander. Here he goes. Shot from 12. Nice jump shot.
Wow, what a quick release from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. What a pretty pull-up. Guys, when you look at what Shai Gilgeous-Alexander brings, he's got a great skill set on the offensive end. He can get off the bounce. He can find his teammates. This guy can slot into either backcourt position. You love the versatility.
Ball against Sexton. Inside. Bassey, good.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
For three, Gordon. Man, that one's good. And Green with the assist. Gordon's got 6 points. And with Gilgeous-Alexander, he finds success no matter the role, Doris.
Yeah, this guy is very easy to play off of. He's improved his passing as a playmaker. He's got a natural gift for scoring. There's so much to like about SGA.
For your Pelicans, Charles Bassey.
First free throw is good. Good on both. Now here's Simmons. They look to him to score consistently, averaging around 13 and a half a game. Here's Green, the kick out to Ball. Ooh, it's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, and a fast break for the Pelicans. Sexton misses.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Here's Ball. George with the block.
Well, this is what makes Paul George special. Elite two-way plays, and that sending back block sends a message to the offense. I'm here tonight, folks.
Yeah, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Pass to Simmons. And here is Green. Oh, George with a steal. Here's Sexton. "13 feet out." And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Out to the right wing. Simmons, the pass to Ball. On the attack, Simmons. It's blocked. They get it back. Green for three. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
New Orleans calls timeout.
They're looking to do something to stop this run. They have to get back on track.
Really needs to settle his guys down right now and get them refocused.
Now for your Pelicans dance team.
And it's a completely new group for the Pelicans.
Pelicans dance team, make some noise.
Rose finds McGee. And Mitchell Robinson picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
New York on D. They lead by 4. Up top, McGee. Pass to Ross. 6 to shoot. Here's Şengün. To the wing, right side. Here's Thomas. Offensive board. Here's McGee. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter. Well, at least the D was going for it, but he got to the ball just a moment late.
And I'm glad we got to see the mobile one block once more. What a play.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
Robinson, a screen on Rose. And he lobs it up to the rim. Outside Tucker. Jacks up a 3. And again, New York with the triple.
I know he's not the most efficient long-range shooter, but Tucker hits enough of those to space out the defense.
Rose against Simmons. Rose outside. Pass to McGee. Outside Ross. Takes the 3. The Knicks pull it in. Simmons has got 4 rebounds now. He takes it in. And it's Simmons with the jam.
Big man rolling through. Give Simmons a lane to the rim, and he'll make you pay.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track. If you give him any sort of space, he's going to attack.
Out to the right wing. Here's Tucker. It's good. And a beautiful setup from Simmons that time. Tucker's got 6 points.
Wow. Some strong perimeter shooting here in the first quarter.
Here's McGee. And there's the bucket. Staying with it that time. Offensive glass, getting it done.
Well, just it's easy to say. This guy wanted it more. Creating the second chance opportunity and cashing it.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. He's got 9.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Here's Rose, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Well, the knee issues robbed Derrick Rose of some of his athleticism, but maybe more importantly, he lost that development time. Still a big-time player, though, every time he takes the floor.
And that one falls for Rose. And so Rose knocks them both down.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
Here's Tucker. And the Knicks, another 3.
Their ability to space the floor has been the story of this game.
And what surprises me is the defense hasn't done anything to take away that three-point shot. That has been their preferred weapon tonight.
Nice shot by Ross.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
And so it's New York, closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. Their work from distance.
All right, look who's coming to the court.
Well, a lot of confidence for the former league MVP, Derrick Rose, and plenty of experience.
We know what we have to do, and we know when we get out there that it's one goal, and that's to go out there and win the game by any means. We know that we play well together. We just got to come out.
Grant, it's great to see Rose still contributing after all these years.
Oh, and some stars, they can't adjust to a changing role like he has, but give Rose credit for adapting and remaining effective in this league.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far, halfway through the first half in this one. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for New York.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range to this point. Always nice to start out like that.
I think the other thing they've had going for them is their passing. Plenty of their baskets have come off assists.
We've got Paul George. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is out there with Colin Sexton. And it's Şengün in at the 5, down low. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Here's Şengün. New Orleans needs to hurry. Late clock. Sexton. Robinson with the block.
This guy's nose for the basketball, and his timing as a shot blocker is intimidating. Mitchell Robinson so quick off his feet.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. And the Knicks shooting around 53%, a nice number.
When thinking about Colin Sexton, the first thing that comes to mind is his burst. I mean, his acceleration is just tremendous. He can go from 0 to 60 like a race car.
Here's Sexton. That shot, no good. Hey, Tucker with the defensive effort.
Still looking for his first make, and they could really use the help right now.
Here's Jones. Doesn't go that time, and it's New Orleans taking it the other way. You know, Grant, with Sexton, it's not just that he has speed. He actually knows how to use that speed as a weapon.
Yeah, he really does. I mean, defenders have to play out on him because of his three-point ability. So he'll wait to catch them flat-footed, then use his burst to go by them, getting into the teeth of the defense and making plays. We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Colin Sexton's nickname at Alabama was the Young Bull. He said, quote, I just play with a lot of passion. Through adversity, no matter what the score is, I play a complete game. Every time I step on the court, I have to show the world what I can do.
Oh, tremendous energy, Allie, right? Thanks for that. Green's checked in for New York. Hill comes in for LaMelo Ball.
Make some noise!
And so it's New York with it. And again, the Knicks missing.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
George outside. From outside the arc. And another three for New Orleans.
Well, the footwork to get into the catch-and-shoot game, the mechanics of Paul George are special.
Left side, Green. From the arc. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. With the floater. Yep, that one goes.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
To the right side. Now here's Okafor. Tightly guarded. Oh, and the jam by Okafor.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Here's Bassey. Second chance shot. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That's on Jahlil Okafor.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
At the line for New Orleans, Charles Bassey. At the line for 2.
He misses the free throw, and there's a 10-second limit on free throw routines. But we see some players ask for time before they get the ball. Grant, do you think that should count as part of their time?
You know, B.A., I don't see why not. I mean, it's about keeping the game moving. So asking the ref to hold the ball longer, not exactly compatible.
The Pelicans making a switch here. Thomas is checked in. Hill for 3, and the Knicks another 3.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Here's George. He's averaging more than 12 a game. Consistent threat on offense. And there's the foul. It's on Jahlil Okafor. That'll be a second foul of the game.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
McGee, he's checked in for the Pelicans. Rose comes in for Sexton. And a switch here also for New York. Ayton's checked in. McGee, a screen on Green. Here's Thomas. Pass to McGee. Shot clock at 5. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. McGee's got 6 points.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Ayton with a screen. On the attack, Green. Rebounded by New Orleans. After this one, they're off to Dallas to take on the Mavericks. It'll be the start of a 3-game trip on the road. Now here's Rose. Pass to McGee. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
Ross, he's checked in for the Pelicans.
Now into the lineup for your Pelicans, Terrence Ross.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's Thomas. Again, the Pelicans good for 2.
And despite the defender's length, he goes right up from the mid-range.
Well, I'll tell you, I love that he's not afraid to take on the size mismatch there, Greg. It doesn't matter. Just make shots.
Ross brings the double. And the foul called on Paul George. That's his first foul of the game. Both teams will make substitutions.
Checking in for the Knicks.
1:43 left in the first half of this game. And the Knicks miss again. For New Orleans, they've gotten over 50% of their shots to go. 5 for 9 in the second. Thomas misses. The Knicks have gotten 4 of their first 9 shots to go here in the second. Outside, Hill driving to the basket. New York, no good that time either. The Pelicans trail.
Boy, you take one look at JaVale McGee and feel like this guy was built for the game of basketball. Remember, both his parents played at a high level. His mom, in fact, won a couple titles at the collegiate level and a gold medal with the U.S. women's team.
Rose with the bucket.
And that's simply about feel, right? Derrick Rose in pick-and-roll situations has such a good feel for the right decision.
Pass to Daniels. From deep. Rose grabs the board. For New Orleans, they've gone 6 of 11 here in the second quarter. Here's Thomas. 36 seconds left in the second period. Unloads from 13. And it's New Orleans with another.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
And that one's good. Green.
You know, building up confidence as the game goes on. Hit one from behind the arc in the opening period, 2 here in the second. Well, that's 2 fouls on him early. He'll have to be careful not to pick up another one.
15 foul.
At the line for your Pelicans.
First one falls for him. The Knicks making a switch here.
2 shots.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. The Knicks with the lead. Simmons up top. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
The paint is where Simmons excels at finding points. He knows how to own the inside.
Rose outside. Over Simmons. And so it's New York with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. The flow of the game has favored them in general. But hey, the Tide can...
Promising pack of young talents. I think we can expect to see a very competitive race this year.
Especially when expectations are so high across the board for these guys.
And now let's take a look at our featured game tonight. At the half, an advantage for the New York Knicks. That'll be our show. On to the...
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Boy, one of the stories here, P.J. Tucker getting it done today.
I love how effortlessly he scored. The game just comes so easy for him.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
So on the floor for New York, DeAndre Ayton is out there with Aaron Gordon. Then it's Ball, then it's Green, and it's Simmons in at the point. Simmons drives in. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback. And the Knicks lead by 6.
Boy, there is a will, a drive. Aaron Gordon showing he wants to be more active on the glass.
George against Green. Now here's George. The D's right on him. And the Pelicans hit again from deep.
defensive lapse. A shooter of his caliber can't be left wide open.
Ball right side. Ooh, it's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. It's George on the wing, hounded by Ball. Pass to Bassi. And he slams it in one-handed.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
It's still close, though. These teams have been neck and neck. Let's see the response here.
To the inside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Green. The shot won't fall. So the Pelicans will take it the other way. Wow, potent offense. It's been fun to watch.
Just aggressive and effective. Taking it right to the defense. They're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
Ayton, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Ball off the drive. Ooh, some solid defense from Gilgeous-Alexander. To the paint. Here's George. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. And now a three-point Pelican lead.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. And it's Green off the drive. Ayton, good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
Ball with a steal. Simmons with it. Guarded now by George. Pass to Ayton. On the wing, Green. Three-pointer. And again, New York with the triple.
Terrific playmaking from Simmons. Getting the ball into his hands off a wide-open shooter.
Green against George. Here's Bassi. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
I mean, he had the right idea, but his timing was just a little off, and it resulted in a goaltend.
The Knicks have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Pass to Gordon. Back to Ayton. Outside Simmons. Just 5 on the clock. Simmons is double. Outside for Green. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Now here's Rose. Here's Şengün. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. And he comes up with a bucket.
The vision by Rose, right? Hits the open man. He's creating for others, and this guy is so tough to deal with.
One thing about Derrick Rose that's never changed over the years, Grant, is his ability to come through in the clutch. When a big basket is needed, he's the guy you want on the court.
Well, how many times have we seen it? End of game situation, Rose in an isolation set. And even against a double team, he finds a way to shake free and get the bucket. As dependable as it gets when the pressure's on.
Left side, Green. We've got 1:28 left in the third quarter. Gordon, the pass to Green. Off the mark there with a 3. The Pelicans have gotten 7 of their 9 shots to fall. Quality shooting in the second half. Rose against Green. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Well, Derrick Rose plays with such intensity, such willingness to draw contact on the interior.
And that one falls for Rose. And the Pelicans making a change here. Ross is checked in. Robinson, he's checked in for New York. Jones comes in for Green. And so Rose knocks them both down. New York has gone just 1 of 3 from deep since the break. On the wing, Jones. The 3 is up. Rebounded by New Orleans. Pass to Ross. 4-3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Ross has got 6.
Yeah, Terrence Ross in his comfort zone from distance. This guy has always had the eye of a sharpshooter.
And here's Gordon. On the wing, Jones. Here's the 3. Fires in the triple. Jones has got his second basket on the night.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Outside Ross. Goes up on the wing. The putback. It's good on the putback.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
The Knicks have gone 5 of 11 in this third quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander against Ball. Simmons drives in. Ooh, McGee with the block. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Ross for 3. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 assists in the game. He gets it off. The shot misses. And so it's New Orleans closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. Just pounding the painted area. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. We've got Colin Sexton. He's out there with Derrick Rose. And it's Bassey in at the 5. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Simmons with it. Guarded now by George. Outside Simmons. Robinson a screen on George. Here's Jones. Drains the triple.
Great setup. When you have Simmons' height, it's easier to see the entire floor.
New Orleans in the lead. Rose outside. Going inside. Shoots over Ball. Here's Bassey. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
And it's so hard to stop the putback when you let him live at the rim like that.
Boy, once he gets his hands on it around the rim, it's too late.
How about the activity level, the effort level? This team right now feeding off his energy.
To the middle. Here's Bassey. That one falls. 8 of 10 and scoring with confidence.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
Left side Jones. Ball outside. And it's blocked. Rose against Simmons. Here's Bassey. He can't get that one to fall. New York goes the other way with it. And after this one wraps up, they're off to San Antonio where they'll face the Spurs. That'll be the second of 4 games total on the road for them. Outside Simmons. Right wing. Rose against Ball. 5 to shoot. The shot's good. Ball's gotten his first bucket of the night.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Boy, when it's this close, you try not to give up these kinds of buckets. Boy, you got to do better defensively.
Make some noise if you want these t-shirts. And your Pelicans dance team.
Thomas, he's checked in for Rose. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Over the last break, I listened to the Pelicans coach address his team. He likes what he's seeing, but he cautioned his players, we are not far enough ahead to assume anything. Momentum can shift in a heartbeat. We have to be diligent, and we have to be smart.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. George with it. Outside for Sexton. Takes a 3. He buries it from 3. And the Pelicans lead by 6.
But they're playing a lot more aggressively on the offensive boards in the second half, racking up a ton of second chance points.
Outside Simmons. Into the lane. Outside Jones. Beyond the arc. Yes. And that's Simmons with the assist. Simmons has got assist number 7 tonight. George outside. Here's Bassey. Fires from deep. Rebounded by Green.
They managed to get the rebound, but that's an area where they've been struggling tonight.
Ayton in the high post. On the wing, Green. Pass to Ayton. Pelicans cleared away. A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. George outside. Over Jones. George with the bucket.
Now Paul George, a tremendous jump shooter. Squares up, knocks it down. The defense has got to be better.
Here's Jones. George defending. Jones misses. For New Orleans, they've gotten 4 of 9 shots to go in during this fourth quarter.
2 minutes.
It's George on the wing. Outside Sexton. Pass to George. With the drive. And he gets that one. And it's a 7-point Pelican lead.
Well, Paul George won't be shy. You give him a driving lane, he will expose you defensively.
New Orleans has gotten 6 of 10 3-pointers to drop. Here's Thomas. Ooh, Ayton with the block. This one for 3. It's rebounded by George. For New Orleans, they've gone 5 of 11 so far in the fourth. Sexton against Ayton. Sexton, that's good. Sexton's got 5 points now in the quarter.
You love this. The pressure gets physical, and Colin Sexton doesn't blink. Nice job finishing through contact.
Back to Simmons. Pass to Jones. Oh, George with a steal. And the foul on Ben Simmons. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, he's checked in for the Pelicans. We've got 1:08 left to play in the fourth.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Outside Sexton. Gilgeous-Alexander up top. Down low. And stolen by Simmons. Here's Green. And Gilgeous-Alexander with a block.
Wow, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander off his feet and sends it back.
New York, Jalen Green. That's his 2nd personal foul. 2nd team foul.
He drops the first one, and that'll push the lead to double digits. New Orleans making some changes. Ross, he's checked in for Paul George, and it's Thomas in for Sexton, and he makes both free throws.
Well, you love a guy who gets himself to the line, takes his time, and makes the free throws. Complete professional.
Look who's coming to the court. Come on, get up and get loud for your Hurricanes dance team.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance Player of the Game.
With the way he shot the ball, he had to be the choice. His percentage was fantastic, and he's just done a great job of finding space and taking advantage of every inch the defense gives him.
McGee, he's checked in for the Pelicans. Green for 3. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
New York with the ball. 11-point game. New York no good that time either. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander to the inside. Pass to McGee.
New York foul. Jalen Green. That's his 3rd personal foul. 3rd team foul.
At the line for New Orleans.
Free throw's good. McGee
taking 2 shots.
And he makes the first, but misses the second.
He did enough to put this one away. Just a hard-fought battle.
Hits a 3-pointer.
Coming down the stretch, they've leaned on the perimeter game.
Boy, the three-point arc has been a major factor in what they've done here tonight. You love the aggressiveness.
And so the Pelicans take the win. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the... All right, Allie, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Doris Burke, Allie LaFleur.